Miller's legs.
What is going on, guys? So today we are going to be analyzing the video that you guys just watched, which is a real life scenario of people that don't really know or understand snakes, and they're not really prepared for it. Now, this video is not bashing on the family at all, because I completely understand the reaction that they had for seeing a snake. A lot of people aren't used to it. If it was my family, I would feel a little bit upset that my son reacted in a way like that, but that's only because my son is educated. He picks up snakes, he plays with snakes all the time, and I do a lot of venomous relocations, a lot of bigger reptiles and stuff like that, and he's been brought up around that, so he should know not to panic. Now, obviously it's very easy to panic, and there's been a few times where I have maybe done one or two many steps backwards due to panicking and almost tripping over something, and that is literally the difference between life and death sometimes, which is a little bit of an exaggeration, because fortunately in Australia we have quite a great health system, and there really isn't many deaths by snakes. So yeah, if you do cop a bite, it's something not to panic about. When a snake bites, they inject their venom into your lymph node system, not actually into your bloodstream. That is a completely whole different topic. I'll cover that in another video. I've actually done a video on how to bandage snake bites and stuff like that on my Facebook page, but I will, as I get more comfortable with educating people, my educational videos will get a little bit better. So we're going to break down this video, and maybe I can help you guys understand a little bit, and basically tell you guys what to do and what not to do in a situation like the one you're seeing in this video. Alright, let's go take a look at it again.
So they're coming out the door. The snake is just there. Watch what happens. Doubles back for some reason.
In that bit of video clip that you just saw, the snake is in the shade. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the kids are going to the shade as well, because the ground is too hot for their feet. I should probably watch this video before I say these comments, but anyway, if I am wrong, I will just edit this out. So, the kids have moved to the shade to protect their feet. Yep, I'm just going to say that. This is not about what the kids are doing. The snake, I know, is in the shade because it is too hot on the pavers. Even though people think that snakes absolutely love the heat, they do, but they do have a boiling point like everything else. So they do not like absolutely cooking surfaces. Surfaces? The snake is in the shade as well to protect itself from the hot ground. Now, in the video, the snake moves away from the kids and then turns around and comes back. Now, some people might not realize, but snakes are actually incredibly scared of almost everything that's bigger than them, as you would be if we had giants walking around our street. We would move out of their way too if they were stepping everywhere, no matter how venomous we were. Snake moves out into the open. Now, there's two main reasons in this video that would indicate why it's turning around. The third one could be that there was something there, like a person or an animal, something moved in front of it and it turned around and went back. Now, that's the third option, and I'm not going to really include that because it doesn't show anywhere in the video that there is something there. The two other main reasons would be that it's moved out there, realized that there's nothing there, and it's a big wide open area and there's nowhere for that snake to hide, so it's turned back around and went straight for that pot plant, but there is two kids in the way of getting to that pot plant. Now, the snake's not really fussed about that, and although snakes are very smart, they rely a lot on just doing, like they just do things sometimes. So if the snake's got a one-track mind, I'm getting under that pot plant it's going to go straight for that. Now, if you're in between that, you're going to take it that that thing's coming after you, which it is not coming after you. It's just been very unfortunate that you are in that line of travel. The second reason is that the floor or the pavers or whatever they were traveling over was way too hot for the snake. So it's gone out, its body's registered that something's hurt it if it's going in that direction, so it's turned back around. Because, yeah, like I said, snakes get burnt too. So that is how snakes get burnt. So they turn around, come back out, and unfortunately, it looks like it's going back for the kids.
Fucking go straight through Ace's legs, Miller's legs.
Now that it's hit the pot plant and there's still lots of things moving around it, and it may not have been able to get like under the pot plant, it's gone to the front of it, seen a lot of movement, and then it's moved straight back out of there to find a better hiding place.
Fucking Ace stood on it.
When that snake started moving away from her, she could have just taken a few steps back and moved completely away from it.
Stood on it.
And you notice how the child at the door, it's completely missed that child at the door, and then the child could move off to a safer area. The ideal situation used to be people would advise you to stay still. Now that child stayed still until the snake moved away, and then the child moved away, and that is the ideal situation that you want to be in when you come into contact with a snake. So the idea is not to stay still, because if you stay still and the snake moves 3 meters away from you, but you can still see it, and you stay still, you're being an idiot. When that snake is away from you, like it went away from that kid, well, it went away from everyone, and then that kid moved to a safer area, was completely the right thing to do, and that one just happened by accident. Now, if the whole family had have been able to reenact that, nobody would have come into contact with that snake, and the snake would have found somewhere, and then they can move away. Then they can reassess the situation when they're in a safe position and call on somebody to help them. Let's finish the video. Now, at this stage in the video, if they had have, the whole family had have moved away, the snake would not be chasing them from there. Even though the snake was not chasing anybody at all in this video. It was just trying to get out the way and off of the hot floor, just like the kids were at the start of the video. Unfortunately, the end of this video, I don't know the outcome, but usually it ends with somebody bashing the snake to death. Whereas once it's past this point, if they had have just found somebody to come relocate it, which I know sometimes may cost money, but killing a snake, there is a very good chance that in killing the snake that you're also going to get bit. The main purpose here is to educate. I'm not going to tell people what's right and what's wrong. I obviously don't like people killing snakes, but people do people do it anyway. And I'm not going to get mad about it, because that's wasted time, and I just get a little bit sad each time I see it. So yeah, treat the snakes with respect, stay out of their way, and they will try their hardest to stay out of your way, because they are incredibly scared of big giant people. Now I'm going to wrap this video up here. If I have missed anything, I've been quite busy lately, and I've got to actually water my grass and bring the turtles out the front. So I might chuck that in this video, or I might do another video later on, because we have a new front yard and we're trying to start it out now, and that means that the animals can come out now. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If I haven't missed anything, I might address it in a later video. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for more informational videos, or maybe you guys want to see my projects that I've been doing, or my other animals and stuff like that, and Fatso and my other snakes. So yeah, take it easy guys, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.